we got entry building. Alright, so first thing first, we're gonna go inside the gift shop and see about a hat. Alright, so I do see some shirts and some hats over here. Hey everybody, Tom here for Tom's Road Trip, and I am in Santa Barbara, California. And today I'm gonna be checking out the Santa Barbara Zoo. I'm wearing my hat I just got at the gift shop. This hat was only $19.99. Like 21 and change with tax, so that's about average what my hats could cost. It's been my cheapest hat so far on this road trip. So I'm gonna find the map. The zoo does have a train that goes all the way around. I'll be doing that a little bit later. Hopefully the train is running. This is a sort of a in between a small and medium-sized zoo. Not a huge zoo, but it's not a real small one either. So hopefully you're gonna see lots of good animals. Really nice weather today. Excited to be here. This is a bonus location. This was not in my original plans. I do have a couple days on this road trip that are not really scheduled, just in case bad weather, stuff like that. So happy to be here. Let's get started. All right, so here is the map of the Santa Barbara Zoo. They have a train that goes all the way around. Be checking that out. All right, so right across from the gift shop, we got Black Swan. This is the Black Swan habitat. And you got this other side here. So they can go underneath the bridge. So gonna go around. And they got more water area over here. Also in the front, they'll have macaws. However, the birds aren't out just yet. The zoo literally just opened. Okay, so yeah, the swans have all this access here also. I asked the one zoo staff if the swans are out, and he did say they are in here. Oh, well, there's a duck. I'm sorry, I thought that was a swan. But swans have access to all of this water. And they're birds, so they're not always going to be right where the sign says the birds are. Alright, so right here at the gift shop, you can rent strollers and wheelchairs and wagons. And just across near the gift shop, you got the food area. It's not open just yet. You got snacks and sweets. Then we got the adult beverages. Got the Discovery Pavilion. We have restaurant locations to the right of the Discovery Pavilion. So we got giraffe feeding. There's the train ride information. Flying for condors. Inside they got the animal kitchen, getting everybody's meals ready. There's got lots of animals to feed each day. Inside they got different pictures. We got classrooms in here. Be right by the otter, looks like. So I'm gonna work my way around, because once I get to the train station, I'll take the train ride. Good Asian small clawed otter. Some of the otter habitat. More of the otter habitat. Now again, since the zoo just opened, not all the animals are out right away. So I'll check back a little bit later. Alright, so in addition to the maps, they do have arrows pointing to the different animals. So I'm going to head to the left first. Check out the gibbons and the leopards, and I'll come back for the alligators, flamingos, and tortoises. Right, going down this pathway. We got red panda. Red panda habitat. Looks like I'll be able to see the red panda habitat from the upper area also. Don't see the panda from this vantage point. Got snow leopard habitat. It's the glass view. A couple of people are visiting, so it was just out. You can see the tail right there. So yeah, this is a nice habitat. So yeah, he's just right back in there. You saw his tail, or her tail. It's always the animal's choice whether they want to be outside their habitat or inside. So I will check back. Really nice snow leopard picture. And a murder leopard picture. Alright, next up a murder leopard. Murder leopard habitat. So kitty cats may not always be outside. So this is right up in the front, so I will be able to come back a little bit later and hopefully get to see them. Next we got a white-handed gibbon. Oh, they got their island. Oh, I do see one. Alright, here we are. Very nice looking animals. That's the only one I am currently seeing. Alright, so I came back by snow leopard. Oh yeah. Wow.
Oh man, that's so fun.
Just like a house cat, man. They roll around. Super long, fuzzy tail. Wow. Imagine having a house cat this size.
Look at him. Look at how big he is. How big he is.
Alright, I got the wings of Asia. This is right in front of the snow leopard habitat. Alright, so in the free flight aviary. Oh, you see several of the birds right over here. Got this waterfall feature here. Oh, here we go. These are the birds they have in this habitat: mandarin duck, blue-crowned pigeon, marbled teal, Luzon bleeding heart dove, Japanese pond turtle, and crested fireback pheasant. So we hear lots of cheepy cheeps. The bleeding heart dove. A couple other little smaller birds flying around. So many smaller birds can actually squeeze through the mesh. So any really little small birds are just visiting. But yeah, the blue-crowned pigeon, man, that's a big bird. It's sitting on a nest. And there's the bleeding heart dove. Very aptly named. The center of its chest looks like it's bleeding. Then you got the turtles in the pond. Got a turtle here, another one here on the water. The other birdies are just around. Alright, so I backtracked. Gonna head this way now. Alright, so this is the above view of the red panda habitat. Still not seeing the red panda just yet. So I'll definitely check back. Got a radiated tortoise. Got the tortoise habitat. Oh! I do see one of them. Right in the back. That's good to go for the evening. Some more of their habitat. This is the above view of the Asian small-clawed otter habitat. So again, otter's not out at the moment. Alright, so anytime you go to a zoo and a zoo just opens, don't be alarmed if you don't see animals out in the habitats right away. When a zoo first opens, they're still working on getting the animals outside or opening up their habitats. And it's always the animal's choice whether or not they want to be outside or stay inside. It all depends on the weather also. Next up we got Chilean flamingo. Here's all the flamingos. Oh boy, I always enjoy seeing all the flamingos. And these are my second favorite type of bird. Just behind the kookaburra, which are my all-time favorite. Got a couple of visiting ducks in here also. One of zoo staff working on the habitat. See, that brings the Asia habitat where I just was. Alright, so just before you get to the Chilean flamingo habitat, got the tropical aviary right up these steps. This is also where blue and gold macaw is usually at. Of course, the macaws are not out yet. Hopefully they'll be out later. Oh, this is the one radiated tortoise that we saw. And this is where the tortoise is inside den. You see tortoise den. Now, tropical aviary is not open. Hopefully it will be open later. See a couple of black-necked swan in here. The same habitat as the Chilean flamingos. I'm going to go check out the rainforest passage. More about the rainforest passage. We've got a false water cobra.
Oh, what about you?
I was expecting it to be in the water, but it's off to the side. Ooh, that is a nice looking snake. They got poison dart frogs. Wow. You see real pops of color. I see blue, I see green and black. There's one right up against the glass that has some yellow and black. Lots more froggies up along the rocks and in the back.
You don't like the snakes over there, so you're going to see what else is over here. Oh, this is
a Madagascar hognose snake. There's a snake. There we go. Looks like the glass is really smudgy. Got a prehensile-tailed skink. Oh, wow, yeah, we got two of them that I see. Got the one here. And the one up a little further. Amazon tree boa. And smoky jungle frog. So jungle froggies you see right here on the bottom. This one on the left is huge. So usually the snakes are going to be wrapped up on a tree branch. Oh, alright, I do see the snake now. There we go. Looks like most of it's hidden a little bit. Here we got a yellow spotted river turtle. Underwater view. Oh, it's right up above. I was going to show you the up above portion of the habitat. Yeah, there we go. Yellow spotted river turtle. I don't know why I was expecting a little smaller turtle, but yeah, that's a good sized turtle. Here we got the little box turtle. Nice habitat. There we go. Just in the water, right up above. We got mata mata. This is the same habitat as the other turtles that we saw up on the dry land, and a couple of other ones that's swimming around. Oh, and the mata mata is down below. There we go. See him right there. They're trying to get you a good view of the other turtle. There we go. Got milky tree frog. Wow, those are cute froggies. If you're into frogs anyway. I like their habitat also. And you got water to be in. We got axolotl. I always like axolotls.
Coming in. Big boss turtle.
Looking for it. Trying to find axolotl. Oh, there's axolotl. Right there. Someone else pointed it out, didn't even see it. So cool looking. Alright, so we go up the steps. Alright, up the steps you got the Humboldt penguin. Penguins. Always enjoy the penguins. Now down below there is a water viewing window, but there was a lot of green algae on the window, so couldn't really see anything. And across from the penguins, you got wave-faced saki, and with them, cotton-top tamarin. This is their habitat. Oh, you see one of the cotton-top tamarins. There we go. Hi! Tamarins are usually very, very inquisitive. They come over to see what's happening. And usually when they see someone with a camera, they'll come running over. See, just like looking. So I'm not seeing the white-faced saki at the moment. So it's either not out yet or just somewhere where I'm not seeing it. And to the left of the penguins, you got Inca tern. All the Inca terns are right up here. And you got one flying around. There we go. Flying around. And we got taco toucan. Toucan's habitat. Oh, we just saw it. Now there is zoo staff around this area, so they are working on feeding the animals. Got a good view of the kitchen where they're making everybody's meals. So yeah, they have access to go in the back. Here we go. There we are. There's a toucan. Here we go. Yeah, so you know, zoo staff is there. Gonna be getting fed soon. Beautiful bird. So saki monkey habitat. Yeah, guys, still see the tamarin in there. So I'll check back. Alright, so I'm up to the Australian Walkabout section. Just a fowl on the pathway right below the toucan. Penguins right over here. So here's your entrance to the rainforest passage. And you go up this pathway and you go inside the Walkabout experience. And again, you see the emu. So I'll be going in here momentarily. Alright, so I'm into the area. Zoo staff did give us some instructions. We are to definitely stay on the pathways, do not go on the grass. No running, no yelling, no chasing animals, obviously. Want the animals to be safe in here. So yeah, this area right here is the animal safe space. You don't want to be around the people. But these are the kangaroos. Now, if you are in Kentucky, there's a cool place that I got to visit where I got to interact and feed these animals called Kentucky Down Under. So if you're going through Kentucky, you might want to check that place out. Another one of the animals. I'm not sure if this is a wallaby or not. There is the emu. The zoo staff lady that was giving us our instructions mentioned that the emu recently was reintroduced to this habitat because it was breeding season. So the bird is just getting acclimated to the habitat again. Now it's also got the pet and hand feed these animals. Their feathers are very coarse. Alright, so I just saw the zoo staff ladies. See, these are Bennett's wallaby. And the kangaroos that we saw are western gray kangaroo. Yeah, wallabies are so cute. I also got to hand feed these little guys at Kentucky Down Under also. Really, really cute animals. Oh, here we go. So we got Bennett's wallaby, western gray kangaroo, and emu. Back here at the penguin habitat, because I see more of the birds are out. Alright, going to check out the aviary next, and the macaws are out. Like I said, not all the animals come out all at the same time. So early on when you come to the zoo, if you come right at opening, make sure you go back if you don't see the animal the first time. Red panda habitat, zoo staff in there getting the habitat already. Oh, and there's the red pandas out. It's the red panda. Oh yeah. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now, I actually like red pandas better than the giant pandas. Not that I don't absolutely love giant pandas. I've seen them many, many times. None currently in the United States, by the way. They all went back to China. But these are such cute and fuzzy. Another view of the red panda. Oh, there's two of them in there. Oh no, there's just the one. There's just a tail. There's just a tail. So she spun some fresh bamboo sheets out. And some other little biscuits. Yeah, these are the blue and gold and scarlet macaw. Very pretty colorations. Hey birdies! Alright, so tropical aviary is open. We got southern three-banded armadillo and prehensile tail porcupine. The porcupine is up on its ball. So armadillo can be on either side here. Armadillo is most likely going to be inside here. I don't see the armadillo. The tropical birds from around the world. Palawan peacock pheasant, blue and gold macaw, we saw outside, scarlet macaw, Malagasy sacred ibis, hammercop, and blue-faced honeyeater. So yeah, this is the tropical aviary. Let's see what we're gonna see in here. Hopefully seeing something. And animals from around the world. We got military macaw, scarlet ibis, white-faced whistling duck, river turtle, and white-cheeked turco. Oh, okay, I'm gonna see some scarlet ibis over here. Yeah, scarlet ibis. So yeah, some of the birdies are just somewhere kind of hiding. No guarantee you're gonna see all the birds in here. Oh, there's a ducky. There's a quack quack. There's a ducky. There we go. There's a ducky. You got Burmese python. And you can see the pythons on the water. Now Burmese python resemble ball pythons, but they're just much larger. And these types of snakes are very invasive down the Florida Everglades in my home state of Florida. They're decimating the ecosystem down there, killing off all the native animals. Next we got eastern indigo snake. The snake's right along the glass. Very cool looking snake. We got Jamaican boa. Alright, so I'm looking in here and I'm not seeing the snake. So snake is blending in and hiding really good. Wow. And we got Rio Forte beaded lizard. Really cool habitat. Oh, I do see a tail hanging down. I see a tail. So the rest of the lizard is hidden behind this. I just got to see a tail. Trying to get you a better view of the ibis. Keeps walking back and forth. Oh. I get to see white ibis quite frequently. Even in my neighborhood, I see whole flocks of these birds. See egrets occasionally also. There's one of the other birds. There we go, one of the ibis over here. Getting some water. Yeah, this area is quite pungent, and this right here explains why. Alright, so back outside again, the fresh air. Yeah, very, very pungent in there. Alright, so from the flamingos, I'm going to be heading down this way. This is the Australian Walkabout area right on this other side of this wall. Alright, we're going to see some tawny frogmouth. My favorite type of bird, look. Laughing kookaburra. And cockatoo. Alright, see the cockatoo right off the bat. Hi, pretty bird. Oh yeah, there we go. Here's my favorite birds. Laughing kookaburra. How fitting that's right next to the flamingo. Absolutely love these birds.
I want to go back to the
Other side. It's just the way these birds look. And their laugh is just fantastic. Hi, pretty birdie. How you doing? Oh yeah, that was just a good-looking bird. There's a tawny frogmouth. It's in the same habitat as the laughing kookaburra. Right across from the birds, you got western pond turtle. There's a turtle right here. Hi. The pond turtle's got a nice habitat, some water to be in. And right next to the pond turtle, you got Chinese alligator. Nice looking habitat. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Look at all them sharp teeth. Got all this really nice bamboo. Got a white-handed gibbon. Alright, so I'm back over to by the white-handed gibbon habitat. So I do see multiples out here now. First time I came by, there was only just the one that I saw. And I decided to come back by over by the Amur leopard habitat, and Kitty is out now. Oh, look at that, coming up nice and close. Yes. So yeah, gorgeous cat. Alright, so I'm doing pretty good. So far, the only animal I have not seen is the otter. Since I'm near these habitats anyway, normally I would do a rewalk later on, but since I'm going right past those habitats again, I'm going back. Since the zoo's been open for over an hour now, most of the animals should be out. Alright, so I came back by the Asian small-clawed otter habitat. I wasn't expecting all of these. Oh my god, you're so cute! They're so adorable! Oh. Wow, these guys are hams. So the other group of people down there went running over. It's like, we're cute, we know we are. Yeah, I was expecting one or two. That's awesome. So yeah, they do have some water to play in over there. Alright, so from this main pathway, see a train goes around it. So I'm heading up this way now. Go to the next areas of the zoo. Alright, so I'm showing you the map. I did everything on the left-hand side here. Now I'm going to check out the animals on the right-hand side. Alright, so from right where I'm at, I'm right by the taco toucan habitat again. So I don't see if the white-faced sake monkey was out yet, and I'm still not seeing it. So this will definitely be a place to come back to. Everything else I saw in this area. And this is the more colorful of the maps. Shows you more of the detail. Alright, gonna be going on the train. My train ticket, $7. Alright, I am on the train. There's zebra and giraffe little statues here.
Morning. Welcome to the Santa Barbara Zoo Railroad. My name is Bob. This is Kate, our blue train. We're about to leave our station for about a 15-minute ride around our 30-acre zoo. While we're gone, we'll see animals from all over the world and some from fairly close by. Also, while we're gone, it's going to be our only stop, the only place we can get on or off the train. So I like to make sure that everybody knows to keep your arms, legs, wings, and tails on the train at all times. Thank you very much.
Don't forget to keep your wings inside the train.
It's a nice 15-minute ride. It's 15 minutes.
And we're just about ready to go, and all I got to do is one more thing, and that's say, all aboard.
Here we go.
And as we actually do leave the station on the right-hand side, large netted enclosure on the other side of Olive Road. Way up on the top right-hand side of it is our Toco toucan. They are from Brazil, and the largest of 40 species of toucan, even though they only weigh a couple pounds. And a large orange hollow beak with which they attract their mates. They kind of throw fruit at each other, but in a nice way. And they also use it for their beak, for their diet, which is mainly fruit, but no Fruit Loops. Up there on the cliffside, there are some Inca terns. Inca terns are those little gray guys with the weird little mustache, and they come to us from Chile, the same area where our humble penguins come from. There's a bunch of people way up on the right-hand side, and they're looking down at the home of our Asian small-clawed otters. The smallest of the otter species, and their paws are shaped just like a human hand, and they can pick things up just like we do. There's a body of water right next to our Ridley Tree restaurant. We like to call that Swan Lake. It's home to Nina and Shadow, our Australian black swans. Australia and New Zealand are the only places in the world where you can naturally find swans that are black. And Australian black swans have the longest necks of any swans in the world.
Got to see them right at the entrance.
We're about to pass our front gate. Don't forget to wave to a friendly crossing guard and all our friends.
Yeah, front gate where I came in.
And now that we passed our front gate, we can see what only train riders get to see behind the scenes here at Santa Barbara Zoo. And not just our lovely shipping and receiving departments and beautiful dumpsters, but also our Discovery Pavilion, the big white building with the blue awning on it, and the last three doors on the left-hand side hide our animal kitchens, inside which they prepare all 260 meals that are required to feed all the animals here at the zoo every day. And of course, some of those meals are squirmy. The two-story building next door, that's our Stuart Abercrombie Animal Health Clinic, where our veterinarians are stationed, ready to take care of all the animals here at the zoo, even the ones that need house calls. I don't think a giraffe is going to fit in those doors. Coming up on the right-hand side is our enrichment workshop, in other words, a toy store for animals. And the back boxes and branches and other things inside there are filled with an animal's favorite treat. Sometimes they are the treat, hung inside their enclosure, and then those animals have to try and figure out how to get to those treats. Every animal gets some sort of treat. Looks like Jimmy and Rhoda pair of paws. Got a couple boxes and a lot of hay in there. There's 3 garage doors on the right-hand side, and we don't park any cars inside there. But that's where we store our dry food items. In other words, it's a hay barn. Hay barn. Up on our left-hand side is our train barn as we make a right turn. And inside the barn is Bennett, our red train, and also our train doctor who takes care of all our trains here at the zoo. This is Gibbon Island on our right-hand side, home for white-handed gibbons, and I can see them, or hear them, but I can't really see them. They are the smallest of the ape family, and an easy way to tell that they are apes is when you get to see them, you'll notice they don't have tails.
Yeah, you can hear them.
What I found out from one of the keepers here is that each gibbon has their own specific song that they come out with every morning. They sing exactly the same thing. They have recorded all of them, and they listen to them, and it has the same notes, the same places, the same things, and they all sound exactly the same. Each gibbon, we have 2 of them, has their own song. It's the morning song, I guess. I'm here, I'm on my island. It's pretty cool. There's other reasons for singing, but that's their morning song. At any rate, being apes, they don't swim because they just don't. They have heavy muscles and bones, and they just don't like large bodies of water. Monkeys, however, are fearless. A little bit of water like this would not stop a monkey from going anywhere. And so they are always inside enclosures. But you notice there are no enclosures. They have a bridge. There are 2 of them. There's Jasmine. She's a great-grandmother. Has been with us since 1979. And Bono. He came to us from the Sequoia Park Zoo up in Humboldt County a while ago, a few years. And he is a widower. Both of our gibbons are older. Out in the wild, they can live up to about 35 years. Here in captivity, about 45 is where they go. And both of our gibbons are in their 40s. So they are senior citizens. This is their retirement villa, where they're going to spend their golden years. And they're given Social Security. They might be easier to see from the pedestrian side, so we're going to move on, but if you want to come back and see more or some of them, they might be easily seen when you come back this way. All you have to do is wander past our penguin exhibit, go down the hill, bear right at the Chilean flamingos, and you'll be right back here at Gibbon Island.
I did see them. And I mistakenly
As
called
we
them
move on
white
from
sheep
Gibbon
gibbon.
Island, on our left-hand side is the Santa Barbara city-run Andre Clark Bird Refuge. Home to many turtles, snakes, and rabbits, some of whom like to play chicken with the train along with the squirrels that live here on zoo property. It's, of course, popular with the seabirds and shorebirds that travel up and down our coast, like the goose, cormorants, gulls, ducks, egrets, herons, and red-winged blackbirds. It is named after a daughter of a man called William Clark, one of the founders of Las Vegas, Nevada, one of the richest men in the United States at the end of the 19th century, and the owner of the estate that still exists directly in front of the engine on top of the hill beyond Cabrillo Boulevard. The second largest estate on the West Coast after Hearst Castle. We're about to cross our trestle, and that's where I get to blow the whistle. bridge there, is the home of our California condors, the largest land-based bird in North America. They can grow to over 4 feet tall with a 9.5-foot wingspan, weigh as much as 25 pounds. The 4 that we have are all little kids. They're going to be with us for the next few years until they figure out how to become adults. Then they're going to move on to a place where they can become moms and dads. And that's because they've been on the endangered list since the 1980s, when there were just 22 of them left in the entire world. Today, thanks to conservation, there's about 450, where there used to be thousands. And holy cow, that looks like a crocodile. Or is it an alligator? I don't know. But on top of the hill, behind the trees, barely visible, is the home of our western lowland gorillas. Another one is our western lowland gorillas, Angori and Nzinga. They are brothers and comprise what we call a bachelor troop. A bachelor troop is formed when 2 or more boys are too old to live with mom and dad, too young to start their own family. So they kind of rent an apartment in town, try and figure out which one is going to be the alpha male, and then that alpha male gets to make all the big family decisions like, where do we live? Who do we mate with? What wine goes with dinner tonight? SpongeBob or Patrick? Thomas or Percy? And in Angori and Nzinga's case, the Santa Barbara Zoo is their apartment in town. There is Jake the mosaic snake, the largest, nicest snake here in the Santa Barbara Zoo. Jake lives just down the hill from a small greenhouse, which is a 1-room, 1-story structure, and the evening home to our Maasai giraffe, the tallest land animals in the world. They grow to over 18 feet tall, weigh more than 3,000 pounds, yet still retain the agility to run at about 35 miles an hour. The tallest of the giraffe can have a heart that weighs up to 35 pounds. Not good for a human. And a tongue that's about 18 inches long. Purple. Which is kind of yucky for a human. Right up here at the front by the train, chewing on some leaves, is our youngest giraffe. That is Malia. And Malia is all of 6 months old. And being 6 months old, she's very short, very small. She's only 7 feet tall and about 300 pounds. But she does look a little buffer than that. Might be a little heavier. Her mom is up there at the feeding deck. Her name is Adia, and she got to carry Malia for 15 months before she gave birth to her. At which time she was already over 6 feet tall and 150 pounds. Wow. The rest of our giraffes, 1, 2, 3, yep, that's all of them over there, are way off on the right-hand side in the large feeding trough. On the far left-hand side is Malia's brother, Rainy. He's 2 years old, about 11 feet tall and 1,100 pounds. In the middle is Audrey, our oldest and tallest giraffe. She's 15 years old and about 14 feet tall. And then next is Theo. He's our newest adult giraffe. Came to us from the Cincinnati Zoo just last year, and he's about 4 years old. Giraffes love to eat. They eat about 20 hours out of the day, leaving themselves little naps here and there for about 15 minutes or so, which they all accomplish on their feet. Except, of course, little Malia. She lies down every now and then, but she's going to get over that. The neighbors are much more relaxed about sleeping. It's Ralph and Felicia. And they do like a lot of lying around. They are the lion family. And they're, looks like they're right up front.
A big hippopotamus. No, a rhinoceros. Rhinoceros.
Ralph is the one with the nice hairdo.
Oh, wow.
Comfy. He's 7 years old, about 460 pounds, and about 20 feet long from nose to tip to tail.
Oh, wow.
His girlfriend Felicia is 6 years old, about 360 pounds. Isn't that cute?
Oh, wow.
They both get about 5 to 7 pounds of meat here at the Santa Barbara Zoo. Well, let's moving on here.
Oh.
Way off on the left-hand side.
All right, gonna give them some privacy.
Is Santa Barbara's East Beach with the volleyball courts. And oh wow, look at that car. That's nice. At any rate, here, those little white tents that are way over there, you can see those. Those are pretty nice. That's where we have a preschool, which is the only fully outdoor, fully certified preschool here in California. This property was a petting zoo when we first opened up way back in 1963 with a handful of animals. And today we have over 400 critters in around 200 species. And the only elephants that we have are right here on our left-hand side. We did have elephants once, however, they passed away. And now we have kangaroos in there, along with wallabies and emus. And you can go inside as well. The bamboo on our left-hand side is grown particularly for the gorillas. I'm pretty sure I told you they were vegetarians. Well, if I didn't, they're vegetarians. We're going to climb the hill to get back to our station. As we do that, on our right-hand side, we'll look for Poppy the capybara. Capybaras are the world's largest swimming rodents. They do a lot of things in the water. And Poppy has house guests, giant anteaters, Ridley and the Gnarl.
Doing all these habitats here next.
Daddy, there's a bunny I saw. There was a bunny. And it was alive. Real guy. 28, right guys? We gotta go for another tunnel.
There we go, tunnel.
Thank you very much for riding along with us on the Santa Barbara Zoo Railroad. Please keep your seats until we come to a full complete stop. Watch your step and your head while you get off the train and have a super duper day at the zoo.
Alright, so now that I got off the zoo train, I'm going to be doing all of these habitats in this next area.